in this room is the most talkative person. No, it's not me. And it's not one of you either. It is, drum roll, please, Minty. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Today, I'm going to be talking about our mental chatter, the voice in our head that talks nonstop. Even now, when I am giving my speech, your Minty might be asking you, "What did I have for lunch today? Did I reply to that email? And why was my mother-in-law so mean 5 years ago?" You got it. Talking to Minty or listening to Minty day in and day out has been exhausting. So I had to do my research. So are you ready to know who Minty is, what Minty's purpose is, and how we can take control of our situation? Great. Minty, according to me, is a sweet little friend trying to protect us from potential dangers and automate stuff to make our life easier. What do I mean by automate stuff? Things like brushing our teeth, driving our car should not be a new thing to learn every single day. That would drive us crazy, isn't it? So if Minty is not a villain, then what is the problem? Turns out to be Minty loves to analyze, judge, store information and data constantly based on our past experiences. And sometimes Minty can end up making mistakes. And that gives us the most powerful question. Is it worth believing Minty 100% of the time? Probably not. And that gives us permission to not be this loyal, obedient person listening to Minty, believing Minty, and even acting on Minty 100% of the time. We can change our role by taking a step back, by becoming an observer. When we become an observer, we can talk to Minty like a friend. Like this morning, when Minty said to me, "Sophia, don't go up there and give your speech. What if you make a mistake? You will look like an idiot." And I told Minty, "Minty, I see you're a little nervous of me going up there and talking in front of people. But I know my fellow Toastmasters, they are kind and supportive. So even if I make a mistake, it's going to be a great learning opportunity." And here I am, not really listening to my Minty this morning. But sometimes it's not that easy to talk to Minty because Minty becomes this big mama bear, loud, powerful, trying to protect us not only from potential dangers, but perceived dangers. Minty gets triggered by negative core beliefs like, "I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, or I'm not safe." And when that comes up, we shrink. We can't help but believe Minty and even act on Minty. So in those times, I recommend a powerful tool, which is, are you ready to know what it is? Great. It is to slow it down. If you notice, Minty has a constant pace, words, and even tone. Say, for example, when my Minty says, "Sophia, you're not good enough," I can repeat by saying, "Sophia, you're not good enough." I even change its tone by mimicking Mickey Mouse's voice. "Haha, Sophia, you're not that great enough." This strips off the meaning, the power, and we might end up laughing too. So if you notice by now, Minty acts more or less like a computer program, which gives us another huge opportunity. which is to reprogram Minty. We can reprogram Minty by affirmations and mantras based on our goals, aspirations, and dreams. You can get a list from the internet, or you can give a microphone to your soul. Ask yourself who you are, where you want to be, and what difference do you want to make in this world? Write down those answers and practice day in and day out. Defamiliarize those negative core beliefs and familiarize those empowering thoughts. Sometimes it's hard to swing like a pendulum from one end to the other, meaning from I am not good enough to I am amazing. In those cases, start something small, like I can handle this. I'm not good at this yet, but I can learn and grow from it. So, my friends, I want you to meet your Minty today. Make your Minty your best friend. Teach your Minty things like, this is the right time. I am at the right place. I'm not too old to start something new. Or I'm not too young to make a difference. And when you do that, you become unstoppable. Madam Toastmaster,